Hey boys and girls, Lucky here and welcome back to another CSGO video. Today with another episode of Noob to Pro. This time around we'll be talking about how to buy, when to buy, and basically what kind of buys there are and what kind of buys you have to do. But before we get right into it, as always, Noob to Pro is a 3-part series each week, meaning on Monday you'll always get a big tutorial video including your training routine for the week. On Tuesday me and my girlfriend will be streaming. I'll be answering a couple of questions, just stuff you want to know about the Noob to Pro episode. My girlfriend will be actually streaming her training. And on Sunday you'll see a highlight episode, maybe also reviewing some stuff that has happened. So now let's actually talk about making some money. So most of the weapons will grant you a $300 kill reward and a minus $300 loss in case you're killing a teammate. Some weapons like the CC75 and the AWP will only give you 100 bucks, however the knife for example will give you 1,500. Again, max money is kept at 16,000 and SMGs and shotguns give you 2 and 3 times as many dollars than usual. However, the P90 is still only at 300. So let's move on to the other type of kill reward, which is obviously winning the round. So when you're winning the round, you're at least getting 3.25k, which is quite a lot of money and will help you later on to get the full buy going. However, if you're losing consecutive rounds, they also stack up, meaning in the first round losing you'll get 1,400 and it goes all the way up to 3,400 in the 5th round. Of course, if you're planting, as a planner you get plus 300, and then if you just get a bomb plant you get plus 800 in total again, and then again the diffuser also gets plus 300, and there's minor things that you also have to keep in mind when you're trying to get money, because that's actually the main kind of type you're getting the money from by winning the round. That's the important thing right here. So just learn these two graphs and also the previous one and just keep in mind how you can gain those extra dollars. So right now in the background you've got actually 3 graphs that show you what kind of money you'll need on the T and CT side in order to do a full buy. You obviously already noticed that the CT side is a lot more expensive and that's just how it is, so you gotta get used to that. But in general you always want to get a full buy going if possible, because it will increase your chances of actually winning the round due to the higher potential of having a better weapon, better armor, just like more utility, flashbangs, nades, mollies, smokes, stuff like that. It'll make your time a lot easier, so try to go always for a full buy if possible, and that's basically the main kind of meta you want to have in CS. So try to learn these numbers, try to study them, and try to get them down as good as possible down by heart, so you know approximately when you're able to buy a full buy and when you're not. So right now we're in the pistol round, and usually what you want to do right here is just open the buy menu, go towards gear and get a Kevlar vest, so you got some body armor. You don't have head armor, meaning the Glock up close is still a one-hit headshot, and the USP as well, but even at longer ranges, so you gotta be aware of that, especially on the T-side player, you wanna be kinda closer up. I mean, you can also get flashes and smokes and stuff like that, or a kit on CT side, but that's mostly when you're playing or communicating well with your team. Otherwise, just getting Kevlar vest usually is always a good idea, since aim punch can really knock you off and you will shoot your teammates in the back of your head, even if they're just bots. But you can see, it takes 2 hits right here with the Glock. If we switch over to another bot, if you're closer up, it's actually a one-hit headshot. So the Glock actually can tap away, as you can see, so make sure to always remember that. So right now this is what a force buy could look like. We can get full armor like this, however we don't have enough money for an AK, meaning we would get something like Galil or maybe even an SMG like this one right here. And then again you can also get some nades, basically everything you have. A force buy is just making the best out of the money you have without having like a proper complete full buy. So you see the cities are actually pushing right here, so the choice of having a UMP, so a close range weapon, actually did work out eventually. So that wasn't quite all that bad. I mean, even these are just bots, but you get the idea. So force buying is kind of necessary if you really desperately want to get around, and for example you can already afford to buy the next round, or maybe you can't, but nonetheless just make the best out of your money. That's basically what force buying is. So right now this could be considered a full save, since even though the team was buying, as you can see, but they're just bought anyways, we now have 1 round lost. With the next stack up we'll get $1,900 even if we lose, meaning we'll have enough money right here to go for a full buy if we're not buying anything this round. However, a full save can also include a P250 like this, to still be somewhat of a danger to the enemies. So especially if you're up close and you can get a headshot like this, you can be quite effective with that. So luckily we won, and the full save did work out, so even if we would have lost, we would have gotten enough money to go for a full buy. Luckily we won, so we now can do a full buy anyways. Okay, now we have an eco round. Eco rounds are somewhat similar to saves, but usually you'll also try to get armor like this. So just armor right here, and then, for example, a pistol like the Tech 9 or the 5.7, so stronger one. Because in economy rounds you want to, first of all, save your money. You preferably do not want to drop below 2k at any time and place. And preferably you want to be able to kill at least 1 or 2 CTs like that in order to damage their economy, or Ts in case you're on the CT side. Because by damaging their economy, you can first of all try to grab a weapon, for example, to again boost your economy, because then you do not have to buy one next round. And then again, a pistol is usually pretty strong, as you can see, and right here it worked out. I got a rifle now, and I can also now properly use it because I have armor, so I won't get aim punched and can successfully plant the bomb right here. So now let's talk about when to buy actually. So you can see my team all have AKs like this and also armor. So in my case, however, I'm not able to buy. So what you usually want to do is still try to buy it up with them. So in this case, I'm just getting something like a Galil and also some utility, because you always want to buy as a team. So they actually got somewhat of a full buy going, so I'm kind of rocking more like a normal buy, maybe like an almost forced buy, something like that. So the most important thing really is to play to your team's economy. So you can see right here my guys, they got good utility, and I want to support them by also being able to fight back properly and not just like waste my spot in the team by having like, I don't know, just a very weak starter pistol or something like that. So actually worked out, so I can pick up the M4 right here. We just have to kill the last CT. I think someone of my bot friends actually got him. And this is also working out quite right. So when to buy is usually a question, just make calls with your team. And that's like, if you're getting better, you can do it by checking right here your scoreboard and see, okay, like so many of them died, this means they have to rebuy this and that, and like that's their loss bonus at right now. They got this and that amount of money by defusing, by just killing everyone. So you can do this by learning like the things I already showed you and just reviewing them, but it'll take some time. So as a general rule of thumb, buy as a team and you should be able to succeed. Also save as a team and drop as a team. So if my bot friends don't have weapons, I'll be dropping them like an M4 or like another M4 here, guys. Of course, I myself should also keep one. But yeah, that's basically how you would be buying. So now let's talk a little bit about early round buys. They're usually quite easy no matter which side you're on. So usually when you're winning the pistol round, you want to get like full armor and an SMG in order to farm some more money. If you're losing it, you want to get pistol armor because you're not able to buy until the 4th anyways. Besides the one exception on the T side where you lose the first pistol round, but you still get the bomb plant down, meaning you can save in the 2nd, do a full save, don't buy anything, and you'll be able to full buy in the 3rd. So that's a little advantage of the T side, so that's why it's always so important to get down a pistol. For everything else, right here I got a little graph for you that can just follow. Green means you won the round, yellow means you lost the round. And it's basically indicating you or showing you what you should do up until the 4th round in your early game. Now, last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about early round buys. So once again, I execute my training config right here, so we got unlimited or, well, close to unlimited money. We can buy lots of stuff. Now, what I've often seen in low ranks, they force buy every round, no matter what they have. And I also feel like in low ranks, this is working to some degree, because usually people are not buying the nades, so they're saving 400 right here, another 400 right here, or 200, and then again another 300 here. So if they're buying or leaving out all nades, they are saving, what is it, 1,200 bucks, which again makes it quite a viable option to force buy every round. So if you're in the, like, I don't know, silver ranks or very low Nova ranks, I think if you force buy every round, you can definitely do that. However, try to go either pistol armor or rifle armor, and then just, I don't know, fill it up with whatever you can, like if you want to buy a couple of extra nades and do that. But I just felt like this actually works at very low ranks. However, do not get used to it, because it's not how the game works, anything above like higher ranks or even middle ranks. But just so much about that. Now, last but not least, let's talk a little bit about the training routine. So for this week, I actually only want you guys to learn the graphs that I showed you in the video, so basically learn what kind of for example, SMG is giving you how much money and how much winning a round gives you and planning the bomb and stuff like that. Because it's actually showing right here. For example, kill reward 300%, meaning instead of 300 it's 900. For example, same with the AWP. If we go to rifles, you can see only 33%, so instead of your $300 you're only getting $100. So you can really see all the stats right here, and basically the weapon classes and the economy, just do a little like that. And this time around I also want you guys to play competitive matches to properly, well, practice how to buy, because you're not learning that in casual, you're not learning that in deathmatch, you're only learning it in competitive. So you might be fucking up once or twice in the beginning, but that's okay. So do the same training routine as last time, the last week previously before, it's also linked in the description down below, and you're able to leave out maybe 1 or 2 things. However, try to play competitive matches in order to get a feeling for the money system. But yeah, I think it's pretty much all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and luckySkillFaker out.